On April 2, 2026, President Donald Trump walked up to the podium and delivered one of the most consequential speeches in modern American history. The topic, a full-scale military operation against Iran. The message, America is winning and the world is watching. This is everything you need to know. Trump opened his address with a moment of national pride, congratulating NASA and the crew of Artemis II, calling their mission amazing. The spacecraft is traveling further than any manned rocket in history, orbiting the moon and returning home from a distance never attempted before. 4 brave astronauts on their way. God bless them. But that was just the opening. What came next shocked the world. It has now been 1 full month since the United States military launched Operation Epic Fury, targeting Iran, the world's #1 state sponsor of terrorism. And the results? Unprecedented. Iran's entire navy gone. Their air force in ruins. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps decimated. Missile and drone launch capabilities dramatically curtailed. Weapons factories and rocket launchers blown to pieces. In Trump's own words, never in the history of warfare has an enemy suffered such clear and devastating large-scale losses. In just 32 days, a country once known as the bully of the Middle East has been brought to its knees. To understand why this happened, you need to go back, way back. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has been chanting, "Death to America, death to Israel." They funded the 1983 Beirut Marine Barracks bombing, killing 241 Americans. They were behind roadside bombs that slaughtered hundreds of U.S. service members. They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole, and they supported the October 7th massacre in Israel, one of the bloodiest terrorist attacks in modern history. This regime also killed 45,000 of their own people, protesters in the streets of Iran. And now, they were on the doorstep of getting a nuclear weapon. Trump made one thing crystal clear: I will never let that happen.
Trump didn't start with bombs. He started with diplomacy. But the regime kept pushing, kept enriching uranium, kept rejecting every deal. So in June, Trump ordered Operation Midnight Hammer, sending B-2 stealth bombers to obliterate Iran's key nuclear facilities. The result? Total destruction. But Iran tried to rebuild at a completely different, hidden location. That's when Trump realized this regime had zero intention of abandoning nuclear weapons. They were also stockpiling long-range ballistic missiles, weapons capable of reaching the American homeland, Europe, and virtually anywhere on Earth. Iran's strategy was clear: build as many missiles as possible, with the longest range possible, so that no one would dare stop their race to a nuclear bomb. And Trump said, enough. This victory did not come without cost. 13 American warriors gave their lives in this fight. 13 sons, brothers, husbands, who laid everything down so that our children would never have to face a nuclear Iran. Trump traveled to Dover Air Force Base twice to stand with the families of the fallen. Parents, wives, husbands, all grieving. And every single one of them said the same thing: "Please, sir, please finish the job." And Trump's answer? We are going to finish the job, and we're going to finish it fast. Now, many Americans have felt the pain at the gas pump. Prices spiked. People noticed. Here's the truth. Iran deliberately attacked commercial oil tankers to drive up global oil prices, a last-ditch act of economic terrorism. But here's what they didn't count on. Under Trump's Drill Baby Drill program, the United States is now the #1 producer of oil and gas on the planet, producing more than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. We import almost nothing through the Strait of Hormuz. We don't need it. We never needed it. And when this conflict ends, the strait opens back up naturally. Gas prices come back down. The economy roars back. In fact, Trump pointed out the stock market has already had several strong days. The economy added $18 trillion in investment in just 1 year, hit 53 all-time record highs, and inflation remains low.
Trump made it clear the U.S. is not seeking regime change. That was never the stated goal. But here's the reality. Most of Iran's original leadership is dead. The new group, less radical, more reasonable. So here's the ultimatum. No deal? The United States will strike every single electric generating plant in Iran simultaneously. Iran's oil infrastructure has not been touched yet, because destroying it would leave them with zero chance of rebuilding. But Trump made it clear that option is on the table. The nuclear sites hit by B-2 bombers are so destroyed it would take months just to get near the nuclear dust. And they are under 24/7 satellite surveillance. One move toward those sites and missiles fly. Trump's message to Iran's new leadership: we have all the cards, you have none. To put this in perspective, Trump did something remarkable. He compared this operation to every major American war in history. World War I, 1 year, 7 months, 5 days. World War II, 3 years, 8 months, 25 days. Korean War, 3 years, 1 month, 2 days. Vietnam War, 19 years, 5 months, 29 days. Iraq War, 8 years, 8 months, 28 days. Operation Epic Fury, 32 days. In just over a month, one of the most powerful military forces in the Middle East has been eviscerated. The whole world is watching, and they can't believe what they're seeing. Tonight, Trump left America with one final message. Every American can look forward to a day when we are finally free from the wickedness of Iranian aggression and the specter of nuclear blackmail. Whether you support him or oppose him, one thing is certain: the world has changed. The Middle East will never be the same, and America, under this administration, has made a bet that strength, not weakness, is what brings peace. This has been your full breakdown of Trump's historic address. Like, share, and subscribe, because this story is far from over.